another Kelly, or not Kelly.
Eric, you know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Eric,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with Half Gaming, and welcome back to another Half Gaming stream. 2.5 stars. Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Eric
Kelly.
and Rick.
And this week we watched Rocky, directed by John G. Avildsen. Written by Sylvester Stallone, starring Sylvester Stallone, Talia Shire, and Burt Young. IMDb synopsis: a small time. IMDb synopsis: a small-time Philadelphia boxer gets a supremely rare chance to fight the world heavyweight champion in a bout in which he strives to go the distance for his self-respect. So what'd you guys think?
Apollo Creed is a class act, dude.
Yeah,
He could have been so much worse.
he could have been. Yeah.
Just watch any Conor McGregor lead up to a fight ever, and you'll be like, holy shit. That guy's funny as hell, but man, he's a piece of shit.
Well, and I feel like
It's
he
like-
could have dropped Rocky right away too. Like, you know, he was
He was
fucking with
farting
him
around.
Yeah, he was fucking around for like the first couple of rounds and stuff. So Rocky started getting some hits in there, and he's like, "Oh fuck, I got to do something." And
Well, I think the first round he fucking jackhammered him to the floor, and then he was like, "Oh, uh-oh."
yeah, I like the foreshadowing of him fucking breaking the ribs and that the beef and the or
Oh,
pork
yeah.
or whatever, and then you know, he fucking does it to Apollo, just smashes his fucking ribs later on in the thing. Did we lose Eric? Because he is frozen.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, he's frozen.
He might just be acting again.
No, he can't stay.
Eric,
that
are you
still.
frozen?
He's frozen. Kelly just looks
Yeah,
back at her. He's
you're
like,
not
"Fuck,
coming
he
through
is
the
frozen."
mic. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can hear you.
My internet just
Oh.
cut out for a second. That's
you.
fine.
There you
They
go.
could hear me just fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to use the Starlink. We're seeing how reliable it is when I'm doing stuff with it.
Oh.
We're testing things.
Okay, I did not know. I don't know how internet works. I think it just belongs in a box, and you know, you see the IT crowd. So.
So he Apollo was supposed to fight somebody else for the heavyweight championship, right? And the guy broke his hand or some shit. I'm assuming is that what happened in the beginning?
Yeah, he was injured or something. I don't know.
Okay. So they're just like sitting there like, well, we gotta choose somebody. So then they get fucking weird frog face guy to fucking promote this thing and get somebody else, you know. God, I don't like that guy's face, the promoter. I don't know. He just looks like he's gonna fuck you over.
You mean because that's how they all act?
Yeah,
Hmm.
the guy Jurgens, I guess. Man, he got a
Jurgens.
shitty name too.
Jerkins. Jerkins looks like a frog.
Yeah, he fucking looks like a
I don't think
frog,
he
dude.
kissed a frog. I think he Jerkins a frog.
Oh man.
He turns out Jurgens used to be that chimpanzee that we've all seen the video of with the frog.
Yeah. God damn it.
It's blood magic.
Oh fuck.
Gross,
Magic
right?
is dud magic.
I kind of
Yeah,
like
anyways.
how like Rocky gains his confidence over the thing. You can see how fucking nervous he is for so much of the shit in the beginning. Like he is very like just, you know, like mumbling, and I mean that's fucking Sylvester Stallone, but just like the
Yeah.
over explaining shit that he does constantly and near the beginning, and then like halfway through it he kind of switches over when he's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this guy up, you know, and like him and Adrian get together and stuff. So it just kind of it like changes his character. I didn't really like him before, like in the beginning. I don't know. He just seemed too, I don't know, just twitchy and stuff to me. And, you know, he kind of gets better later on in the movie.
Yeah, he
So,
gets his balls.
yeah.
That's good.
was-
I mean,
yeah.
you know, he was and that'd be a hell of a thing. Imagine being Apollo Creed, and then you're like, I'm gonna get this fucking dipshit guy and I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. This is gonna be awesome. And then the fucking dipshit guy hammers the shit out of you.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, what the hell?
He knocks you on your
Shit.
fucking ass and nobody's ever
In
done
front
that
of
to you.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the first time
Like-
you've ever been knocked on your ass and it's by a nobody. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's something. Glad that glad I'm not a boxer. Shit.
Yeah,
can
me
take the
too.
hits,
I
at least in the
couldn't-
head.
Well, for a while. I might be a big giant pussy though. I mean, I might get hit in the face a few times. Look at my schnoz. You think this fucking thing's gonna do well? No, it's gonna look. It's pretty straight too. It's only been broke once. That's where their faces all look like they're like, hey,
Yeah.
hey guys, what's going on? I don't want to look like that. But that's stupid. Anyways, I like the movie. I like the build-up. I gotta say, if that was me, I probably would have beat the shit out of Paulie a long time ago.
Yeah, no
fuck
kidding.
that guy.
Like starting to have stuff to say. Like it's one thing when you go there in the first date, even though I'd be like, buddy, you need to chill out.
Yeah.
Knock it off with your little. You want to fucking have things to say? I'll punch you in the noggin. Quit it. You're being a dingus. He's just like, what? I'm mad because I'm drunk and I'm a small guy and my dick's small and I can't get any women because they all know about it. And I've got bad breath.
Kind of sound like what is his name? Bill Cosby there.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, and I don't even have enough money to buy drugs to drug them like Bill Cosby. So yeah, he just seems like he's having a fucking hard time. Like, why wouldn't Rocky just tell him like, what exactly are you gonna do for this loan shark? Pipe off, and then have me. Then I'll have to beat you up.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do, buddy. Because that's what would have happened.
It sounds like he would have fit in real well with that asshole who drives the guy's car.
Oh my
That
god,
guy sucked too.
those guys would be just jerking each other off nonstop. No. No. That guy and that other guy, they're too much alike. They would have been instant enemies.
Yeah, probably.
That would have been one of them things where they look at each other and it's like, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah.
So
I'm
yeah,
trying to
I mean,
see- Go ahead.
I forgot how much of a buildup this movie had.
Oh
Nice.
god, yeah. It is just terrible.
Yeah, I was
I was like, what the fuck?
Well, like I was trying to get ready because we had to go somewhere today, and I'm like, all right, I know my attention span's not going to be the best sitting down watching this movie, so I fixed Eric's breakfast and I came back in and I kind of like, oh, so what's going on? Oh, who's this? Oh, okay, cool. And then I got my clothes ready and Stan's clothes ready. I came
She
back
didn't
in.
watch the movie.
Oh, I did too.
She didn't watch the movie, everybody.
I watched the end fight, and
A
Adrian.
good part.
And I seen Adrian turn into, like the homely girl to like, oh, look at my fancy stuff.
Let me just take my
And-
glasses off, and there we go.
I know.
Like every
Yeah.
fucking 80s teen movie.
80s, 90s, 2000s, yeah. Yeah, I've seen enough to know what's going on. I mean, I saw that he didn't get a locker at one point after 6 years or whatever of having one, right?
Yeah.
It was
The
like,
you got
balls
taken
on
away?
Mickey.
yeah.
The balls
Mickey,
on that
Mickey
guy.
doesn't care. Mickey knew that he could get away with it because Rocky wasn't going to do shit. Because at that point, Rocky still didn't have his balls. He was still doing what everybody told him to do. He was still that mumbly fucking sketchy dude, man. And he was like, it took him until afterwards, and then Mickey comes up to him and was like, "Hey, let me train you," blah, 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 all this shit. And that's when Rocky was like, "Fuck off." You take my locker away. You fucking want to train me now, all this shit. So like Mickey had to talk him into that shit. But he knew Rocky wasn't going to do anything at that point in the when he takes the locker away. So it's just
Yeah,
so
that's a good observation. Fucking Rocky. What a dingus. I mean, yelling in the hallway. There's a lot of yelling in this movie,
there
Yeah.
is.
which is kind of nice because, people yell in real life, and I feel like it's a lost art.
It's a lost art. Jesus
is, like-
Christ.
Who fucking yells anymore? All you see are the crybaby yellers at college, and they don't even know how to do it right. They suck at it.
It's got to come from the gut, the
Peop-
diaphragm, not
Yeah.
from the chest.
Yeah, people the part of it is you got to have at least a little bit of a point instead of just being like, I'm sorry. I don't even know what they say. It might make sense. Every time I've seen one of those college things, it's just like this. That's all I see. They just turn into a baby and they're like a cartoon baby, and like tears are just shooting out of their eyes in a cool arc.
So it's like
Like
anime,
one
is
of
what
those
you're talking about?
anime. Yeah, they turn into an anime baby. And like, what?
Hey, baby.
I love how the filter
know,
on Eric's mic.
Not
is
like
just
Vosh
cutting out.
watch. Not like that
Uh-huh.
Vosh guy watches anime babies, though. Not like that.
Damn it, dude.
Not like that. Ricky, you won't
No,
get that one. That's okay.
man.
But yeah,
I was trying to see if there was like anybody that this has ever happened to, like a fucking no name fights a heavyweight, and I can't find. I don't know how. I'm trying to type it in different ways, and I can't find anything.
Mhm.
I feel like there probably was, right? There's got to be somebody,
of
you know, over
course.
the fucking time that boxing's been a thing. But I don't know. I can't find anything. So if anybody knows, leave it in the comments.
Mhm.
Was the guy who fought? Oh man, I can't remember either names. That's not going to be good. All right, so in World War II,
mhm.
we had a fucking super ripped black dude who beat the shit. And I remember the guy's name was Max. It might have been Max Schmeling because I thought it was really funny to have a name like Max. Like you have to be tough if your name is Max Schmeling.
German,
But then he's German, so it doesn't make sense.
Boxer, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he fought. It's Joe something. I don't remember. Joe
Lewis?
Johnson or Joe. There you go.
He's
Okay.
looking
Anyway,
up right
so he
now.
fights him, and Joe
Oh, I knew
Lewis.
Ricky.
Joe Lewis beats the shit out of him, and I was pretty sure that one of them was like, I think the Max Schmeling was like a big deal, and Joe might have been kind of new. But you know, he beat this. I'm not even 100% sure of that because I don't know. That's not really.
See, I
you
didn't
know.
personally see it.
I wish I was as interested as in boxing as I could have been. I like begged my dad to put me in a boxing class. It didn't work out.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't. I mean, there's no fucking way we'd be able to afford a boxing class, but we had fucking big heavy bag and fucking boxing gloves when we were kids,
Oh yeah.
speed bag and all that shit. And I was never very good at it. I
Yeah.
definitely couldn't do
we
the
had-
fucking speed bag. The speed bag, I was like, I could never get the rhythm. I just fucking smash it, and it would hit me, and like I would beat my hand would be too high, or I'd like hit the top of it. I'm like, fuck. That would fuck it up constantly. I could never get the rhythm for it. So I was always like happy
So-
when I would get it like a couple of times, and then it would come back, and I'd miss it, and I'm like, no.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was gonna hit you, like in the face or whatever.
I think
No,
it's
mean-
just a rhythm thing.
Yeah, yeah. it
There's
is,
like a
and I
trick
just-
to it.
Yeah, and I could never get the rhythm down. I just kept fucking it
Oh.
up, and yeah, I could hit the bag, you know, pretty good. I got enough weight behind me to do that, but it wasn't set up in the greatest spot either. It was like I was surprised that it never didn't, because we had it just like my dad put it hanging up on the beam for the back awning, and it was like a little tiny awning, and the beam, by the time we moved out of that place, the beam had worn down so much the chain was like inside the fucking thing. It would shake like you could hear it when people were hitting it. Stuff. It would shake the whole fucking back part of the house.
Yeah.
It
Oh
was
god,
like,
yeah.
there's no way it should have broken
A
you
long
know,
time.
a long time before that. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, it got use. It was probably one of the few
We-
like exercise things that actually got use in that house. Because when we started taking karate, I would use it to kick and things like that. So, because I got my weak wrists, but I can kick fucking hard. So,
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot you.
Steven
did
could kick hard.
karate.
I could punch hard.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, everything's comparative, I guess. So I watched my brother. My dad got us a punching bag. No, wait, I think I might have bought it with Christmas money. Anyways, we hung the fucking thing up, and I watched my brother keep the bag like at this angle for as long as he wanted, and I was like, "How the fuck is he doing this?" He could shake the whole because we had it just in the beams on the garage. He'd
Yeah.
shake the whole fucking garage. It was like the whole thing. It sounded like somebody was in there like jackhammering the concrete.
No, yeah, that's how it was with our punching bag. It would literally shake that entire side of the fucking house. Like anytime, like anyone who actually knew what the fuck they were doing would go out there and actually hit, like punch it there. Like
Yeah.
like the entire back side of the house, like would just you'd just be hearing booming and like you'd feel shaking in your room and you'd be like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then you realize, oh, someone's hitting the punching bag. Okay.
Yeah. So me and Robert were out there trying to get like a rhythm on that thing, and we were taking turns. And he did something, and he got the bag to like kind of jump up in the air for a second, and then he punched it again and snapped the fucking chain. And I was like, "What the fuck is with this kid?" So we ended up having to get different chain. Then we had like truck chain that my dad helped us rig up, and that didn't break, but that was like 3H chain.
No, yeah, like once you like know how to
that
like
was
really
real
hit one of
chain.
those motherfuckers, you need to upgrade its basic ass chain to like a fucking toe chain. Because otherwise you're just gonna
Yeah.
rip that entire fucking bag off and you're gonna be like, well, son of a bitch.
Be like Captain America.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I have dropped our punching bag off its fucking chain a couple of fucking times. I'm like, why did it fucking fall off? I'm thinking like, okay, well maybe it's just you like hopped its loop or whatever, you know what I mean? No, the fucking stupid chain fucking snapped, and I'm like, great. Now I gotta go hunt down a fucking new piece of chain and go hook it up to the son of a bitch.
That must have been tough for you guys because you guys didn't have all your dad's chains laying around.
No,
most of
yeah,
the
it
shit
was
we
literally
had
like, it was
rusty bullshit.
It was
from-
literally like, I'm gonna have to go wander out in the woods until I come across a fucking sturdy chain and bring it back home. And I can replace this and I can fix the punching bag. Like, and usually within
Yeah, our
like a
dad
couple of
had, like-
weeks, I could usually find a good enough like rusty toe chain out in the middle of the fucking woods somewhere that I could go and fucking use and, repair the punching bag.
Yeah, we had chains everywhere, so all we
Well,
needed
yeah.
was like one. We ended up using some old low bed chains that were super greasy.
Oh,
So-
nice.
They none of them were rusty. They were just covered in grease. So and he didn't give a shit. He thought it was funny. He was telling everybody about it at work.
Yeah.
You know what Robert did? He fucking broke the chain off that thing.
Oh, yeah,
He's a psycho. What the hell's wrong with that kid? Anyways, I've been punched by Robert and by several other people, and I would take like way more hits from anybody else. Robert was like getting hit in the head with a baseball bat.
Well, I mean, that's
No fun.
besides the point,
Dude,
though.
10
That
out
was
of 10.
Robert.
Don't recommend.
That was just Robert being Robert. Like, he was probably like, hey, you know what'd be cool? Huh? If you just hit me in the head with this fucking baseball bat, don't worry, it won't hurt me. And then you hit him and you're like, bro, you fucking broke my dad's bat. And he's over there laughing at you.
Ricky, or he was saying that being hit by Robert was like getting hit by a baseball.
Yeah, I got hit in the head with a baseball bat one time, and it was
Mhm.
pretty bad. Didn't knock me out. When Robert punched me the second time, I got knocked out. I
It's hard to
didn't go
believe.
down.
Eric, of
According
all
to
people,
Robert, I wasn't actually down. I was just flailing at him with my eyes rolled back in my head, which I didn't even know was a thing. And then because he like punched me into a wall. He picked me up off the ground, but he was mad enough. I don't even remember. I think it was over because his truck, he had like an old diesel truck, and you had to plug the motor in when it was cold outside. And he was mad because I was doing stuff and I didn't want to fucking stop what I was doing to fucking get the keys. Anyway, so he was like yelling at me and shit. I'm like, hold on a second, dude. Jeez, like, what are you worried about? Your truck's not going to start in 2 fucking minutes. Then we had a fist fight over that, which I was like, that's kind of stupid.
nice.
Why are we having a fist fight over this? It's dumb. But that's how brothers do it. Sometimes you just got to get in a fist fight.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
You just got to be like, that's it. You got to be like Paulie and be like, you fucking do what I tell you to do. I'm drunk. Ah.
What the fuck?
That's what Paulie sounded like. You watched the movie.
It did sound like that. I mean, that's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much, it was pretty much Paulie.
Then you got Stallone on the other side.
Yeah.
Aside from Aside from his mumbling, though, he was actually doing a good job acting.
Yeah.
Like you felt for him.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what happens when you watch a mentally handicapped person get the shit kicked out of them. You're like, oh, that's kind of sad. You know, like
I
part of
didn't
you
think
wants
I
to
wasn't sad
laugh,
about
but
that.
like it's not socially acceptable to laugh at a mentally handicapped person getting the shit beat out of them. At the same time, you're like, I mean, what are they gonna do? They're mentally handicapped.
Ricky, I've watched you look at our fights and fucking be laughing on YouTube. So
I mean, look, like if I'm not the one involved in it, why am I not just gonna laugh at it? Okay, like I mean, and even when I am involved in it, I'm still gonna probably laugh and be like, "God damn, that's stupid." You know, I mean, it's just like when I watch like videos of like little kids getting hurt, I'm like, I could watch this all fucking day. Like I don't give two shits about your kid. I can watch your kid fucking bash your
you
head
don't
against that
watch them
slide
get
all day.
broken arms. It is funny when they slip and fall down, though.
I watched this kid fucking like face plant off the top of a fucking slide, and I was like, that's the funniest fucking shit ever. This kid was like maybe like 5, 6 years old, just fucking goes up the slide, his butt catches, because it's one of those old metal slides, you just see him just flop forward and just bam, bounce off the fucking thing. I was like, that's fucking great.
We both know you laughed because we all had to live through that as kids.
Oh god, yeah.
Somehow
Especially-
we lived through fucking 70s kids upbringing in paradise. Because
Oh god, yeah.
I've had my ass burned off on the slide.
I was just gonna say, it's like
I
if you don't bash your face on it, slice your hand, at the very least you're gonna fucking roast your ass on that fucking hot plate of a slide.
Mhm.
Yeah, you'd have to bring water up to dump the water on it, and then slide down it. You can watch the water evaporating off
yeah.
the fucking thing.
Oh yeah, you ever see
I
those
wish I would have
videos
thought
of
of
those?
that.
Oh yeah, you ever see those videos of those construction sites that get those those steel like coils and shit there in their yard there, and they just like throw like a piece of meat on it, it just sizzles up until it's like black fucking char. Like that's pretty much what those slides are.
Yeah, I've worked on stuff out in the sun, and I'm gonna tell you that shit's for real.
No,
That
yeah,
metal
dude,
gets so fucking hot.
dude.
We brought
like,
eggs out one day, and I cracked an egg on something, and it
legit,
started to sizzle, and I was
legit,
like, "I told you, holy shit!" My dad's like,
legit.
"Just quit being a pussy about it. It's not a big deal."
Oh no, there's like
Look,
always like
he just
just
picked it up,
grab it. It's
and he
not
just
that
looked.
hot.
See, it's fine. I don't know
Yeah.
what the hell your problem is.
I'm like, look, bro, I actually still have living nerve endings in my fucking hand. Okay, like
Yeah, I
you may
know.
have killed yours many years ago, but mine still fucking exist. All right, like I cannot touch something that is fucking 600 plus degrees. Okay, like it's not gonna happen for
said-
me. I'm sorry.
Dan goes, "I still want to know what my dick feels like, so I'm not touching that."
I mean, I don't fucking blame him. I don't fucking blame him.
Which I got a kick out of that. That was pretty funny. That was one of
No.
Dan's better comebacks to the "don't be a wuss" thing.
I
Like,
mean,
I still want to know what my dick feels like, so no.
yeah, I mean,
Hell
he
no.
had an incredibly valid point. You know what I mean?
Not you, my brother Dan. Go watch your shows, bud.
Stan's like, wait, what? I said what now?
He's all, "What did I say?" His name's Albert.
Oh, good. He's like,
yeah, I know, right?
come at me, bro. Talk
Oh,
about me.
That would be
fuck.
weird if he talked to my dad about that at that age.
Oh, I mean, fuck. This fucking point. I mean, your guys' family. It's not gonna be a surprise.
Yeah, he likes to. Well, he's a rascal.
Oh,
So, let's see. Fucking Mickey was pretty funny. You're gonna eat lightning and crap thunder. Don't you wish you could hire a guy like a pep up guy for doing like Steve? You won't
Mhm.
understand this, but for doing like bullshit stuff,
oh yeah.
like
oh, yeah.
I gotta do my taxes, and then you can
Uh-huh.
hire that guy to be like, but when we
Uh-huh.
get done with these taxes, you're gonna eat. Just peps you up. I
Oh,
could
yeah.
get through it with that probably at least. Well, no, I would yell at him too. I'd be like, "Shut up! I fucking hate this!" And he'd be like, "Quit crying! All you do is cry. Go catch the chicken." Oh, that's maybe the next movie. But man, did you guys like Rocky's boxing technique? To get hit in the head the whole time and then
yeah.
wait
Oh,
for
yeah.
your moment? Like that seems like it would suck.
Tire him out.
I mean, I don't give a fuck how tough you are, but like multiple blows to the dome, it's not good for you. I mean, just look at Eric. You know, like that's what you turn into when you take multiple blows to the head. I mean, I mean,
I don't know about you, but I like getting my head blown.
Robert hit him so hard it knocked his fucking hair off and put it on his chin. Okay?
No.
Like, you know, like
That's
in the
not what
fucking old fucking Bugs Bunny cartoons where fucking Daffy gets fucking blown up and his fucking bill goes backside? That's what happened to Eric's hair after Robert hit him. Okay?
Robert
It blew his hair off his head
hard,
down
his
to
hair
his chin.
fell off. Yeah. Robert hit me so hard his hair fell off too.
Right?
That would have been nice to do that when I was a kid, like being able to, you know, practice punching people in the head. That would have been great.
What the fuck?
What, boxing? That would have been, because when you're that age, you can't damage. You like, it's scientifically proven. When you're like up to like 10 years old, you can't actually hit hard enough to cause a concussion. So you can basically do like, you can go ham. And I never got tired out at that age. I could have done that for like hours, but no, we can't have boxing gloves and don't hit your brother. Stupid ass liberal
I know,
bullshit,
stupid
man.
rules like play nice,
I'm teasing.
don't beat up your brother. You know, like, you know, fucking guns aren't toys. Put the sword down, Eric. You can't impale your brother because he stole your game.
Oh, that wasn't my move. I did shoot at him with a bow and arrow one time, and fucking that actually
point
scared me
proven.
because he caught the fucking arrow out of midair.
And you're like, oh, I'm fucked.
I didn't even know that was a thing you could like was a possibility that a human being could do that. And I'm gonna tell you, when you see your brother do that, you're like, what the fuck? How the hell did he even do that? And he's just like, what? It came at me and I caught it. Fucking like, look at it go. You could fucking totally do it. I'm like, what?
Yeah, and then, you know, the back of your mind all the while, you're just sitting there going like, I fucked up. Oh my God, I fucked up. This is going to hurt when he retaliates. Oh my God, I fucked up.
Oh no, I wasn't worried about that. The scariest part though was when I let loose of the arrow and I realized like, this could have serious consequences. Like the arrow loosed and it slowed down as much for me as it did for him. And I was like,
yeah.
oh shit, I probably just killed him. Fuck.
Damn it.
Oh, damn it. How do I blame this on Dan? Can't pull the damn bow. Maybe I could talk him into saying he pulled the bow back.
Maybe I can
Because
convince
my mom would have
him
went
that he actually just
super
did
easy
it.
on him. Now that would have been funny. No, Dan, you shot that. I didn't shoot that. Just gaslight the piss out of him.
Exactly.
There's
That's
got to
what-
be somebody that worked on one time.
I mean, that's what older brothers try to do. They just try to gaslight their younger brother into thinking that they're. I mean, that's what Steven did to me.
It worked. As I said before, Ricky, if you're not smart enough to get away with it, then what the fuck's wrong with you? Nothing I can do about it, all right? Can't help you.
Jeez, Steve, that's cold, dude.
You
Man.
either learn to smarten up and figure out how not to get in trouble for something you didn't do, or, you know, don't be the person that always gets in trouble for doing shit. Not like I, you know, put everything off on him. He did a lot of shit that got himself in trouble.
I
so
did.
It's not that hard to put
He
it
still
on somebody
does. That's how he lives. I get it.
else.
See, me, so this is how the disciplinary shit worked in our house, okay? I came up with ideas most of the time that were sometimes lightly illegal or just something we're not supposed to do, okay? And then my mom would fucking find out about it, okay? And we would all get spanked over that. Then, on occasion, and this is like 1 out of 100 times, one of my brothers would actually come up with an idea and execute it, and it would be they'd get in trouble. Now, so you'd think I'm not involved, I'm not going to get in trouble, right? No.
Oh no.
I should have stopped them.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
You're
no
guilty
matter
by
what,
association.
No, it's like no matter what, it's like, oh yeah, well basically your employees didn't do what they were supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so one time, one of the two ding dongs came up with this really stupid idea, and I'm not entirely sure what it was, but I think it involved trading some porno mags for some explosives or something, and then blowing something up. And I was like, we're not doing that. We're going to, like, explosives is taking this thing. We're going to get, like, somebody will murder us over this. We're not doing that. Hell no. So
Jesus Christ.
then they weren't going to back off on it. So I had to beat them up.
Mm-hmm.
So I got in
Makes
trouble.
sense.
So I got in trouble, revealed the plot because I was like, well, this is what they were going to do. I stopped them thinking, okay, I'll be off the hook. Nope. You shouldn't have beat your brother up. And I'm like, well, that was the only fucking thing that would work on the son of a bitch. What am I supposed to do? So I don't know. I never figured out how to get out of. So
You're damned if
what
you
ended
do,
up-
damned if you don't.
what
You
ended up
know?
happening is at a certain point, I think it was like right after that, I was in like, I think it was Robert because it was like first grade when he came up with the Joey Staten had explosives for fireworks. It turns out it was like a crappy, what is like a M80 cut in half? It wouldn't have done anything, but like I
Mhm.
didn't know any better. Although it's like the cherry bomb down the toilet thing, which I'm pretty sure was his plan. That would have been got like the fucking ass whooping we would have got for that. It wouldn't have been worth it. I mean, no. Anyways, yeah, you don't want to be doing that. Don't play with fireworks. Wouldn't that have sucked if I went along with it and I blew my hand off?
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't have been
Yeah.
smart enough to use my left hand. They call me Stumpy, which would be a double meaning for being short and having one arm.
Yeah, and then if you needed help, you would have to ask someone, "Hey, can you lend me a hand?" And then they just laugh at you, and it's like, "No, I'm serious. You know, they're be serious. It'd really be really hard for you." I mean,
He's super
right?
cereal right now.
Right
Uh-huh.
or left, depending on which one you have.
I know. I was trying like, how can I throw in left in there? But, like,
Uh-huh.
I got halfway there. The other one blew off. That's why.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
You're on fucking fire, honey. Jeez.
Oh, man.
All
All right, I found the match that inspired this. Al Wepner fought Muhammad Ali. Wepner apparently was pretty much unknown. He fought in the Marine Corps. They paid Ali 1.5 million, and Wepner got 100,000. This was the first time Wepner had been able to train full time. Before, or, usually he was doing road work. Then he was, I guess he had a job at a liquor store, and then he would work out and spar at the boxing clubs and stuff like that. So he lasted 15 rounds, knocked Ali down once. Apparently, he stepped on Ali's foot and then knocked him down. And yeah, so he lasted 15 rounds and then was TKO'd in the 15th round, 19 seconds left. So that's what inspired Stallone to write the story.
Dang.
Holy shit. They picked a great guy to be Apollo Creed, too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Rocky's dialogue must have been so easy to write.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Well, good thing, if he messed up on his lines, like, how would you know?
Exactly. It's not gonna matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a bunch of.
Oh, we got the facial expression we were looking for, so it works.
Exactly. Jesus Christ.
You guys are being so racist right now.
Against Italians.
Yeah. Oh.
Ew.
Isn't that how they talk? That's Italian, right?
That's Sylvester Stallone. It's Boppa the Boopa is Italian.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I realized that. I was just.
I guess this guy went to jail in 1985, and then sued Sylvester Stallone in 2003. They settled though.
Did he win any money?
He did. It doesn't say how much he got, but he did win in 2006.
Did he settle or win?
He settled. So the Stallone paid him.
Maybe
something.
Sylvester Stallone was like, I have a crap load of money. Fuck it.
Yeah.
he's in the lawyer's office. And the guy's like, so settle.
Mhm. So
Don't
we're
settle.
settling, right?
He's still alive
Settle?
too.
Mhm.
Holy
Exactly.
shit! Somebody who got the shit kicked out of him by Muhammad Ali is still alive.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
There's a
Pretty
statue
amazing.
of him in Collins Park. I don't know where the fuck that is. New Jersey.
Oh, that explains a lot. No, it doesn't. Man. Yeah, I don't know if I've actually seen this entire movie.
I don't think I ever have. Like, like going through this there in the background. I'm like, when the fuck did that happen in Rocky? Like, am I watching the right movie? Like, I literally like had to stop like a little ways into it and be like, stop, like look back at the title, like, okay, this is Rocky. Fine. All right, yeah, I am actually watching the right movie. Okay, that's good. That's good.
It's like, am I just watching a pimp movie or something? What the
I
hell's
mean,
going on
at a
here?
certain point, you know, I'm like, is this Rocky or am I having a stroke and I just can't understand human speech anymore?
He does a good job with his facial expressions, the fucking poor guy.
Well, yeah, you
With-
know.
with-
Kinda
with-
sad,
after
like,
his
I-
stroke.
When did he have a stroke?
I don't know if it was before this, but he definitely has had one, and it's what made him really hard to understand more.
Even more than he already was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think he was that bad in this. I didn't notice it. But it's funny to make fun of it because, you know,
Oh no, God, yeah. I mean, you got to.
he's rich. So, but I don't know what the hell he did to my mom, but my mom fucking hates this guy.
Mhm.
Oh, I guess it comes from a birth defect, so he's just had that. The
No.
way he talks is just how he's been forever. But I know he had like a stroke from at some point.
Imagine a little fucking 6-year-old Stallone just in class. There's, oh, did you?
He actually does that pretty good. He does sound a little bit like Tony Danza when he does that, though.
Wait, Danza? Oh yeah, okay. I get it.
Yeah.
It's been a while
Oh
since
my
I
god.
heard Danza talk. So
This Wepner guy is he wasn't nearly as unknown as Rocky was though. This guy fought George Foreman before he fought Ali. He fought Sonny Liston. I'm just reading names that I know. He fought Randy Newman, and I
Yeah.
thought that guy was a musician, so that's crazy.
Sometimes
Apparently he doesn't
I
have a
don't
friend
know
in
any
there,
of the words to
so.
the song.
There
you go, that's the word. All of his songs
Uh,
sound the same to me.
So yeah, I mean he's he's not as unknown as Rocky was, but
Oh my god, I kept thinking you were saying Wapner,
Wepner.
but you said Wepner, and then
Yeah,
I just because I'm like,
you thinking
Judge
of Judge
Wapner was a fighter? I've never seen anybody else with that name. There's only one guy. It's got to be Judge Wapner.
oh my gosh.
Man,
Now we got to see what Judge Wapner did in the past. Was he always just a lawyer guy and shit?
People's
Nothing.
Court.
They don't have shit about him before People's Court. All right, I don't know.
I fucking super miss the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial.
Jesus
Oh, okay, he
Christ.
was in
Why?
the army. That's about it.
It was like you guys didn't watch that.
I watched some little bits of it there, and
You should have
I
watched
do-
Asmongold just shit talk the lawyers nonstop.
well,
And
I
come
do
up with
remember
these
the one
wild
part there
conspiracy
when
theories.
when he addresses when he says her name and he says Amber Turd, right
Yeah.
there, and like no one catches it, but like Depp and shit like that there because Depp is just sitting there with a smiling like God damn you. I'm
I mean,
like,
he
that
was such a
fucking great,
gentleman
dude.
about it too. He's like the fecal delivery. I don't know. I just missed it. I wish he would get like with some other crazy lady and they could do that again. Just for a show. Like, why
Jesus
can't there be a
Christ.
show of that? There has to be. You know what we need to do? Oh my God, I've come up with a genius idea. So all we need is a shitload of cameras. and we'll put them in every room in the house, but we're only going to tell them we're going to put them in the other spots for later on. This is not for ever to be released, but except for the audio. And then we'll find crazy women and then pay dudes. No, that's prostitution. Can't do that. Okay, we'll find crazy dudes.
Not if you film
get-
it with the intention of selling it. Then it's porn, and that's legal.
Oh, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll get dudes. Actually, wait. We just have to make sure they're hot, crazy women, and then that'll take care of itself. And then we'll get them to record it, because you know they're going to do crazy shit. Like, they're going to get mad and fucking burn shit, all kinds of not, like...
Are you
like,
you just
no,
talking?
okay.
You want to make Big Brother? Like literally, you're just talking about a fucking reality show.
No, but you want to see when they forget about the cameras. So you got to have it there for a while, because eventually they'll forget they're there, and then you're going to see some wild shit. You're going to see a woman waving a knife around. Look, nobody wants to see the guy do it. It's not funny. That's not funny at all. That's like, oh shit, call the fucking police.
Mm.
I mean, if it's some asshole, like, first of all, we know the kind of dudes that end up with women like that, and they're pieces of shit. So, like, most of them, anyways, they're like dude bro guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, if one of them gets sliced up a little bit, like, what are you gonna do? Cry about it? Quit being a baby. Go get in the fucking gym and work on your gains, so you don't get overpowered by a woman, you idiot. See, but you can say that to him because they're a dude bro. See, there's no harm in this. Man, I can't wait for the clips, so we could end up seeing trials with these things, and they could do it like Making a Murder, where they purposefully hold like evidence back, and then they drop it on you like, whoa, look at that bombshell. How would I get an editor to do this so I don't see it?
Yeah.
Because this is the show I want to
Surprised
see,
by
though. Yeah, I want to have the surprise. I love those kind of shit. Like, there's the one where the owl flew in the house and then knocked the lady down the stairs. But
Oh,
everybody thought he pushed her down the stairs.
yeah.
And then the second time, he's like, I'll just push her down the stairs and say an owl did it again.
Hal did it again?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. The fuck?
And then it turns out she had owl feathers in her hair, too. Bombshell. See?
Bombshell. That's what this show's called. Bombshell.
Yeah. And then, you know, we got to find a spot. And it's not like, you know, we're ever going to have like a spot. Oh my God. Wouldn't it be great, though, to see a spot where police do such a good job that you never are like, man, these piece of shit cops are trying to set them up. Like with Making a Murderer, where they do hinky shit. And you're like, what the fuck? Why would you? You're just making everybody look bad, dude. What the hell? See, Steve, you should have been a cop.
I was thinking about it for a long time.
Well, you'd have to say that you like country music on your tests, because they give you. I'm not even kidding you. They give you a personality test that's actually a disguised IQ test.
Yeah.
And you're probably smart enough to suss out what everything is. And I'm not sure how they would suss out that you would suss out the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, my brother knows a kid who's a pretty smart kid, and he took the test, didn't know about it, and he kept failing, and he's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
How am I failing the intelligence test? This is fucking, or the personality. This is weird. And then he was watching a show, and they talked about the test, and he went in there, and he's like, listen, I just circled all the stuff my dad likes. That he fucking passed the test. So, I thought that was pretty good.
Mm.
I don't think Rocky would have had any trouble passing that motherfucker.
I don't know if he can write. I don't know if he can see straight enough to write anything. He'd
Oh,
have to
just
have
like
somebody else do it
physically
for him.
capable of writing?
Well, he couldn't spell Del Rio.
Yeah.
I mean, yowzers.
So yeah, I don't know if he would have been able to do it. He would have had to have somebody else write for him. That's all it was. They just do a verbal test for him.
I know a kid who took the DMV test, and he had to have them read the questions to him because he couldn't read them.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I'm like, how the fuck they do that?
Mm-hmm.
This is weird.
I mean, I've seen a thing
thought
where a
they'd just be-
blind man goes into the DMV and gets a driver's license. Like, they do a lot of crazy shit, bro. You know?
How the hell did he pass the fucking eye test? I could have memorized it. I did that.
I wouldn't even know, man.
I mean, you have to go to the DMV for an ID. Are you sure you didn't just get an ID?
No, he went there for a driver's license.
Well, like you have to take a driver's test, like an actual driving
Yeah.
test.
Yeah. And apparently he was still capable of seeing good enough that he was able to just barely pass it.
You can't fucking drop that. See, bombshell. Ricky should be the editor for the show.
Mhm.
He perfectly hid that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the guy just had like crappy eyes. That's not being. He's Bubbles. Bubbles can kind of drive. Bubbles almost got his Class A, and then the guy figured out that he couldn't read because Bubbles said too much.
Yeah.
So you got to be like, if he would have been wearing fucking coveralls with a clipboard next to him, the guy wouldn't have ever even questioned anything. Because be like, well, he fucking has a clipboard.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
You can get out of stuff. Like, you know, you just have a clipboard and coveralls. Not coveralls, overalls,
There you go.
Yeah.
you know. Or, I don't know. I kind of want to get a fake UPS uniform. I think that'd be fun. Just carry a box in like Ace Ventura. Just go into places. Yeah, I got a delivery and just see what they do.
You're gonna end up just pulling the fucking Tom Green thing of like Back for the Badgers.
Walk past
Yeah, exactly. That's all you're gonna wind up doing.
All I need is Steve there to tape it. It'll be worth it. Plus Steve there to bail me out.
Mm-hmm. Plus Steve there to take the fall. Like he told me to
doesn't know
do
about-
this.
Ricky, quiet. He doesn't know about that part yet.
Now I
That's
know why
the that's the bombshell in the
Ricky's
show.
coming. Now I know why Ricky's coming.
That's
So that I
Steve,
can make sure
don't-
Ricky takes it.
Steve, shh. That's the bombshell that he doesn't know is coming.
He's not going to remember.
Oh, that is true. Yeah. That's true. He'll remember that just about as good as he remembered the bag from last week.
Right.
The bag? The bag.
Exactly. Oh man.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Oh, man,
So I
Sylvester Stallone's
fucking-
birthday's the day before mine.
I
Who's
don't-
this?
What is that?
Sylvester
October
Stallone.
20th? I'm kidding. It's July something.
Yeah, July 7th. His birthday is July 6th. Learned that today. I learned
Whoa.
something today.
Well, there's 365 days to be born.
Yeah.
He was born on one of those days.
It's crazy, right?
Sometimes
Yeah.
366 days, right? I mean, this year.
Like
That's a
this year.
bullshit
Mhm.
day.
The day doesn't exist. It's a lie. It's a myth made up by government overlords.
We should get that.
You know what'd
done.
be funny? I almost wish they would take the kids that are born on that day, make them a special like Oracle class, and then let them run the country, because I think we would actually end up with a better percentage of non-pieces of shit on there.
Yeah, I mean, undoubtedly.
Like Senator 4-year-old that's actually 16. No, wait, let's
Yeah.
say 5-year-old because they're 20. Senator 5-year-old. Like what? Like the odds that they're going to be a psychopath, not that good. The odds that the current administration, anybody in it for the last like 70 years is a psychopath, pretty fucking good. So that would be a way we could limit the amount of psychopaths we get in there. That'd be rad. Oh, I'm a genius. I should come up with this.
Whenever
Man.
Eric declares, that
I,
he's a
if
genius,
I
that's
would have
when
been
you know
high
you're in
on
trouble.
cocaine right now, I would start a GoFundMe for this. Or I'd probably be doing this right now. Call 911. And then Kelly be like, Steve, or hopefully one of you guys be like, no, it's 99 from IT crowd. That'd be
Yeah.
funny. So yeah, like, did you
Oh,
guys like the
perfectly
part
good
where?
fucking turkey, man? Fucking
Oh
Paul,
yeah,
son of a bitch.
I missed that part. He told me about
Yeah.
it when I came back in. And then I find out he did on Thanksgiving. I'm like, oh, okay. That's a Thanksgiving turkey he threw out.
Those
Yep.
are fighting words, bro. You know what I mean?
He was
They were
just
throwing
being a
out fucking
butthead.
turkey.
Like, I'm being a baby, so I'm going to throw it out.
Yeah, basically.
yeah.
He wanted Rocky to date his sister. He didn't. She was like, "I'm not ready for that shit," and he kept pushing. They flipped out, and then she said, "It's Thanksgiving. I'm not going anywhere." And then he took the turkey and threw it out. And Rocky's like, "Whoa, I'm just gonna leave." Just kept saying he's gonna get out of there. And Paulie's like, No, you're gonna stay. You're gonna take my sister out. And then Paulie took the turkey and threw it out the fucking window. Shit. I don't think that. Well,
I
no,
know.
he probably got it for free. I was gonna say I don't think they have throwing turkey out the window money, but he worked at a meat factory, so he probably got that shit for free.
I mean,
Oh,
honestly, I am not ashamed to say that I'd probably walk outside or rinse the turkey off and continue eating it. I'm just saying.
Have you ever been to New York City?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
never-
yeah.
You
In the
should
pile.
probably retract that statement because there's been
Well-
somebody who shit outside your door in the last 72 hours.
They don't
Somewhere.
have like garbage cans, from what I can tell in shows and movies. There's just bags out there like all the time. That's gross, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's gross.
animals just like tear it up.
Especially with
I don't
the
know.
size of the rats and shit like that.
Oh God, you
Mhm.
probably threw it on a rat.
Yeah, the rat probably took it with it and
Mhm.
is now fucking feasting with his family.
Well, you've heard of Pizza Rat, that's what
Yeah.
Pizza Rat did. He's like, I don't know, thanks. Yeah, I mean, or thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, he fucking threw it out there. He hit Splinter in the head, and Splinter's like, "Oh, I'm fucking walking here." Then he
Mhm.
just like, "Whoa, is it a turkey? The hell's wrong with you, Paulie? You're a fucking idiot."
Take this to my
And then
kids.
then the Ninja Turtles beat the shit out of Paulie in the middle of the night that
I
night.
should have.
Mm.
That'd have been cool. Deserved it.
Holy crap! What if you were an asshole? The Ninja Turtles would show up and beat you up.
That'd be.
They would have
fucking
beat me up so
hilarious.
many times now. Me and Ricky would just be like constantly like,
Oh god.
"Fuck, is
They
it the
are in New
Turtles?"
York, right?
Yeah.
And we're over here, so maybe that wouldn't happen, Eric.
You don't think they're gonna put me on their list?
What, like, and get on a plane?
That's
on,
not
on
true.
A,
I don't think I'm as bad as a lot of the assholes I've ever seen.
yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if they didn't screw with murderers? It was just assholes.
Just assholes.
Yeah, just assholes.
Jesus.
You're gonna get
That's
beat
a
up by
weird-
the frog ones.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
I feel like those guys, the way they dress, they look like they hang out in California. They'll probably be the frog ones.
they're
Those
from
guys use-
Florida though.
Are they Florida guys? I couldn't remember where.
I think they're Florida. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, then they're gonna beat up Florida man assholes.
Yeah.
They better be packing heat, dude.
That's what I'm saying,
Well,
dude.
they've
Those-
got like a fucking battle axe and a flail and
I mean,
Yeah, they're cool. They got like cool names like Attila and fucking Genghis or
yeah,
something.
there's
Yeah.
a Genghis frog and Attila and
but like
Napoleon
honestly though,
Bonaparte
like
and
when you're fucking
Rasputin.
around with someone like a group of people that will like collectively try to fuck an alligator, okay? Like and you yourself are a reptile going to Florida, you're gonna get fucked.
You know frogs aren't reptiles, right?
Amphibians,
Just
whatever.
saying. One of them's got a
Whoa,
whip.
racist!
One of them's got a whip, and the other one's got bow and arrow.
See, all that's
Yeah.
gonna do is excite the Florida man. All that's
Yeah,
gonna do is
Florida man's
excite the
gonna be
Florida
like,
man.
okay, I'm getting really tingly at the sound of that whip crack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All they're gonna do is be exciting the Florida man, and it's gonna backfire horribly on them. They do not need to be in Florida at all. Like it's gonna end.
Then
bad
you're
for
gonna
Florida.
see the chimpanzee with the frog thing, but it's gonna be a Florida man with a mullet.
Yeah, exactly.
And the scene from fucking Pulp Fiction,
Uh huh.
except
It's
with
just-
4 of them
Yeah.
and a line behind the first guy.
Mm-hmm.
Not good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, what is a battle axe gonna do to a Florida guy? They fuck with alligators.
Mhm. And when the police show up, they're not there to stop it. They're just there to make sure that it's an orderly line. That's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
they get prima nocta.
Exactly. Exactly. That's all it is. Like honestly,
Steve
Florida's-
made this face like
Florida's
what?
cops are just like the Florida man that like they just couldn't control. So like, you know what? You have leveled up now so far that we're just gonna make you one of our law enforcement because we know that we can't control you and you're just gonna do what you're gonna do. So now you're just gonna be law enforcement. Like that's how they choose their law enforcement. You know? Like the guy that got caught fucking an alligator, I guarantee you he's fucking chief of police now. You know? It's like, I mean, You don't fucking alligator in Florida and not become chief of police, at the very least mayor. Okay, like it's just
I was trying to find out if there was like mutants in California, like Ninja Turtle style, and all it leads to is like some story about the Ninja Turtles going to California, and there's some like Raphael does, and there's some like fox lady, and I'm like, these fucking furry motherfuckers.
uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Because these are not just like, you know, looking like fox people, like, you know, Ninja Turtles. These are like sexy fox ladies and shit like that. And I'm like,
What
you
is
sons of
with
bitches.
that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
They're
but that's
apparently they're based in Japan, and they went to California for some shit, and they fought some like blob monster in Mount Shasta. So there's that. I don't know.
they made a movie about that. They could have accidentally found the Underdark or whatever the hell they call the hole to the center of the earth there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny though if they were filming like this is obvious bullshit, then they fall into a crevice, and it turns out, nope, there's fucking weird shit down there. But it's not like aliens; it's fucking the Ninja Turtles. And like, can
Jesus
you help
Christ.
us? We've been fucking dragging people down with this frog guy's whip for a few years, and you know we've had to eat some hikers. But like, what are you gonna do? They don't taste like pizza. Can't one of you guys bring a goddamn pizza with you when you go hiking?
How about a fucking ladder?
Do you guys think Rocky could take one of the Ninja Turtles?
One
Yeah.
of the Ninja Turtles, probably.
Yeah, like
I
it's
don't
just
think
like
so. I think a
one-on-one.
Ninja Turtle would sneak up on him and kick his ass.
Well, actually, I think the Ninja Turtles might have super strength. I think they've got like superhuman strength, so maybe not. But Rocky could probably hit him hard enough to fuck him up.
I mean, I know they can't take on Apollo Creed because that guy's a fucking animal. He's fucking a tough son of a bitch. They're not doing anything to that guy.
Look and see if they have super.
Because their strength
Yeah.
in the TV shows is like all over the place, power wise.
Kind of depends on what they need to do.
Yeah.
I feel like the movie. I think Rocky could take on one of the movie Ninja Turtles. Not all of them at once, maybe two.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I'm talking without weapons too. They can't have their weapons because that's unfair.
No, yeah, exactly. It's a boxing match.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But I think Rocky.
No,
could
I'm
do
talking about in a street fight.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, yes,
Street
then-
fight,
then-
that's-
then no.
that's what I'm talking
Then no,
about.
the Ninja Turtles would beat Rocky because they have their weapons in a street fight.
It's just so if it's Donatello, he's just got a stick. Rocky's gonna catch that fucking stick. He's gonna get popped in the head, and he's like, "Oh, what the
Donatello's
fuck?"
got gadgets, man. Remember, he does machines, so he'll be doing machines.
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, but when what's his name gets a hold of him and pins his head
He's
against the
not
wall
gonna
and starts
be able
punching
to,
the
man.
fuck out of
He
him,
does machines. He's gonna make a machine turtle, distract Rocky because Rocky's too dumb to not know that that's not the real turtle. And then
you
he's
you
gonna-
do know what Donatello does machines means, right? He's got a fucking moving. He invented the fleshlight.
he did.
Although that would
no,
probably
That is
distract the
one
fuck
of
out of
okay,
Rocky.
That is one of the machines he does. All right.
Yeah,
There's
those are
other
actually
ones.
facts.
He had that cool garbage truck that it shot fucking manhole covers, and
There's the
also
pocket
cooked pizza
one.
inside.
There's the pocket one that vibrates. He's got that one. Maybe that's what. Maybe Rocky fought him, and that's why he talks like that.
Man, we gotta watch more Ninja Turtle movies.
Whoa!
What'd you guys think of this movie? What rating?
This is like a 3.5, 4-star movie. I'm gonna go with 4. I would watch it again for sure.
3 stars.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this probably like 1.5. It's boring as shit.
I gave it a 3.5 stars. Next week's movie is Ricky's Choice. What are you gonna choose?
So I am gonna choose that movie.
What movie?
Oh, the one you're talking about earlier, the my new animated Super Mario Bros. Movie with Jack Black.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Stan
Yeah.
will be pumped about that. He
Mhm.
loves that movie.
Oh, you guys already seen it?
Oh yeah,
Okay, so is it just Super Mario
He-
Bros?
loves that.
I think so.
Um,
The Super Mario Bros. Movie?
Well, Super Mario Bros. Movie is probably gonna send you. Let's see. Was it gonna send you to the?
2023?
Yeah. Okay, that's the one. I was like, it might send you to the other one, the old one, which would
Yeah.
also be funny to watch because that thing's a pile of shit.
Yes, it is.
Sure, I saved this on my thing here.
The fucking weird lizard guys. What the hell's going on with that thing?
Fucking weird. All right. So next week's movie will be Super Mario Bros. The animated one with Chris Pratt and Jack Black. So check that out. Check us out next week, Sunday, 7:00 p.m. Pacific time for that. And Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll be playing some video games. Probably some Ready or Not. Probably some Helldivers. That'll be
Probably
over on-
Helldivers. My brother's been playing that nonstop.
I'm fine with that. We over on youtube.com/TurgidorPlays and twitch.tv/TurgidorPlays. Kelly, we do need to jump back into some Phasmo soon. They did a new update and they fixed the shop. There is, I don't know if you want to wait until after they do the other update they're supposed to do where they add a new map.
Yeah, and I'll be able to join you guys on that if you can do more than 2 players.
Nice.
So
Oh,
So-
nice.
But they
Yeah.
redid the shop, so but they are adding the lighthouse and
I'm
Yeah,
still
and
a tad upset from my December that they didn't give me that badge, but whatever.
sons of bitches.
Yeah, no, yeah, and
I know.
Steven, and Steven helped me figure out why I was really sucking at ghost busting, because my Steam Deck was had an automatic mic on. So every time I was talking, going, "Oh, what's this going on? Oh, what's this?" Apparently, it was like making me talk in game too, and so the ghost was hearing me like talk and yell at crazy shit there that I was saying. And that's why I was getting hunted within like the first like 1 minute of being in
Yeah.
like the area. I'm like, why are they hunting me so fast? Like, what the fuck? This game is impossible.
Steve, you were fucking with a Ouija board again, weren't you? Just to make it. He did that to me too.
Well, no. This was.
He's
what
like, I
was-
found a Ouija board. Hold on, and then I'm
No.
just like, what the fuck?
No, yeah.
It
This
killed
was
me.
this was when I was just playing solo, like before I even joined with Steven there, and he helped like teach me the ropes there, like because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, so I'm just gonna try to just get in here and just fumble around till I figure it out there. And next time I play with Steven, he's like, yeah, you're talking in game, like you gotta turn that off, like that's why you're getting hunted. I'm like, oh, so all these times I scream like a little girl, the ghost could hear it. Okay, that's good to know.
I would also blame the Ouija board on Jason because he did walk away. He caused the curse.
Yeah.
That'll be it though. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys next week playing some video games. YouTube.com/TurgidorPlays, Twitch.tv/TurgidorPlays, and next Sunday 7:00 p.m. Pacific time on YouTube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions as we talk about the movie Super Mario Brothers, the animated version. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back to another